I've reviewed quite a few Militado watches, and one thing I can say about them is that they're great value. They offer plenty for a relatively budget price. Well, relative to the other budget watches that I review on this channel. So today I want to bring to your attention 3 of my favorite Militado watches that I have comprehensively reviewed, and I'll be leaving those links to those reviews in the description below the video. Now, with these 3 watches, at any time, at least one of the models will be sold out. They're that popular. They sell absolute tons of them. But is there a secret behind it? Or is it that they're simply that good and they don't make enough to meet the demand? Well, let me show you these 3 watches and you make the call which one is your favorite. Let's get into it. The Militado ML1868 gives us more modest dimensions. That is, a diameter of just 39mm. Considering the $69 price point of this Militado, we don't have mechanical movement, but we do get a Seiko VK67 hybrid quartz chronograph, meaning we do get the sweeping seconds hand. We get a dome sapphire crystal that covers a matte black dial. There are several choices for dial designs, either 2 or 3 sub-dials. This is a purist-centric look without a date window, and that is great. The sandblasted stainless steel case is strict and conservative, military precision aesthetics throughout. We also get a screw crown and a screw-down case back, warranting 100 meters of water resistance. Now, on AliExpress, this watch has become mega popular, and I can see why, because it looks absolutely amazing. On the hand, on the wrist, it feels really nice. Like, even the strap is good quality, and considering we are looking at a price point of sub $70, that's quite amazing. Militado is known for good luminosity, and this luminosity here is good as well. We get a diameter of 39mm, a lug-to-lug length of 46.5, a height of 12.2, and a lug width of 20mm. This Militado is a field watch through and through, in practice and in spirit. The whole point of a field watch is to be discreet, extremely legible, and nimble. The case and dial here are just that. Looking at the profile, we see the layered flank. Even and consistent sandblasted finish, radiating a cool grey hue. The lugs are curving down significantly, visually reducing the already modest 46.5mm lug-to-lug length. The vast area of curves, bevels and slanted surfaces create fluidity and grace to this case. On the right hand side we get a larger than average screw crown, 7.4mm in diameter to be precise, and that is quite significant, and yet it is very convenient to use. The threading is on the widest side, yet notchy and grippy. It's flanked by screwed chronograph pushers, offering practicality and an air of retro military styling. There are no applied elements, just the printed ones. We have a chapter ring on the circumference just sub of the rehaut. The hours are marked by beige inverted triangles, and the hour numerals are white and large for crystal clear legibility. The 3 sub-dials are printed on the main dial canvas. It works, yet on the original these are slightly sunken and create more visual interest because they're below the main dial canvas. But then this watch is 25 times cheaper, and hence we'll make do with the printed sub-dials on the main dial. The lume here is surprisingly strong. The hour indices and hands glow in green, while the hour numerals shine blue. The longevity surpassed all my expectations, especially considering the sub $100 price point. As for the movement, Seiko VK67 is a hybrid quartz chronograph. The accuracy of the movement is a maximum variance of plus or minus 20 seconds per month, and with normal usage, a battery should last around the 3-year mark. So how can I summarize this watch? Well, definitely a lot of value because we get absolutely awesome looks here. The watch doesn't look like it costs $69 or $70 or $170. This piece looks great. So if the Hamilton Haki chronograph is a great watch and it costs $1,500, great, because there we do get the mechanical movement. Here on the Militado, we only get a VK67. and the case diameter is smaller. So we get accuracy, we get premium components, we get really good looking chronograph pushers, we get a slightly domed sapphire crystal. It's a great watch, and at this price point, it's really quite a bargain. The Militado ML10 exudes a sense of purpose. The dial is a lesson in legibility. Crisp numerals, luminous markers, and sword hands work in harmony to ensure effortless readability, be it date or night. Encased in brushed stainless steel, darker than silver, more on the titanium shade, its robust construction is strict function and reliability. But don't be fooled, this Militado here, it didn't think of this design. This is a tribute to the Laco Aviator watches. They came up with this design. This is just a homage watch. On this $50 Militado, we do get plenty of perks though, and considering it is just 50 bucks, this is good. So we get a flat slab of sapphire crystal. It gets anti-reflective coating on the underside. It is all stainless steel. We get 100 meters of water resistance. The watch is powered by the Japanese Seiko hybrid quartz movement with a sweeping seconds hand. And yes, it is insidiously light at just 65 grams on this canvas strap. So you will be looking at 50 bucks to pick up this piece. And let's be fair, this is a mighty good looking watch. And it's got all the premium stuff on it, right? So we get a really good quartz on it. Yep, that's good. We get sapphire crystal, lovely, and all the rest of it. And then it just looks really good. Anyways, 50 bucks, that's the price, and the link will be left to the listing in the description below the video. So do check it out if you're after a sharp price. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 37 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of just 48.6, a height of 12, a lug width of 18, and a weight of 65 grams. The case is deceivingly vanilla looking. It is feather light, but it's so wholesome. The case design is minimalistic, same goes for the diamond crown at the 3 o'clock position. The vintage styling is accented by the perfectly circular case design, a thin frame around the slab of sapphire crystal. Looking at the profile, the tall flank is not layered as per usual, rather a same height of brushed steel circling the case. The lugs are short and pointed at 90 degrees to the case. There is no taper or downward slant, simply strict and straightforward. The case is bead blasted. The consistent brushing style stretches from the fixed bezel to the lugs and the case sides. If we talk about the strap, well, we have a plain black canvas strap on here. What is not plain are the bead blasted keepers in line with the watch case styling. The clasp is unsigned, but also in line with the overall finish. Under the flat slab of sapphire crystal with the anti-reflective coating, let's take a look at the dial. It's black, it's matte, and it's just so good for contrast with those clinically white printed indices and numbers. The text font is actually very wide and easy to read, just what aviators need in any conditions really. The minute and hour hands are edged in blue chrome, while the seconds pointer is white and also luminous. Due to the hybrid quartz VH31 movement, it sweeps the perimeter smoothly. With regards to the lume, I was slightly taken aback. The three hands are luminous, the elements are bright, the whole setup looks great, and the longevity for this price point is more than acceptable. So this is what 50 bucks look like. And it does look like quite a bit. The third watch we're going to be talking about is the Militado ML05. So this is the cheapest watch in this collection of three. Just 45 bucks and you're getting a no-nonsense field watch without breaking the bank. The ML05 is a rugged, military-inspired timepiece that gets the basics right, while still throwing in some surprising features for the price, of course. Let's start with the build. Fully stainless steel, sandblasted throughout for the matte, tactical look. It's compact, but perfectly sized at just 38mm in diameter, with a thickness of 10.5mm, making it super comfortable for everyday wear. The lug-to-lug length comes at 47.5mm. So here we get a double-domed synthetic sapphire crystal. So not only do we get great scratch resistance, we also don't have any distortion at the edges, thanks to the curvature and the anti-reflective coating, which is also applied here. Powering the watch is the Seiko VH31 quartz movement, which mimics the smooth sweep of an automatic, pulsing 4 times per second. The dial keeps things classic, a matte black background with bold white Arabic numerals for both 12 hours and 24-hour time. The hands are high contrast white for easy legibility. As for durability, the ML05 is 100 meters water resistant thanks to its screw-down crown and a screw-down case back. The included canvas strap is lightweight and breathable with brushed stainless steel keepers for extra toughness. So these are the 3 Militado watches. I love absolutely every single one of them because they offer so much value. Now, the links to the listings will be in the description below the video. Do check them out if you're after some sharp prices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.